Very good morning, all the participants. A very good morning to all the participants from various places. On behalf of Chebranamaya Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, for fifth day of phase 2 of AICTE ISTE sponsored induction or refresher program on pilot plant scale-up techniques. As you all aware, knowingly, unknowingly, the day-to-day life becomes stressful for many people because of hectic schedule or uncomfortable with working atmosphere, etc., etc. What might be the reason it may be? In this regard, we need a mentor to set right the situation. For the same, today I would like to introduce Mr. G.N. Prasad, who is having a sound knowledge even in pharmaceutical marketing. He worked with eMerck for 30 years and he contributed in various workshops, motivational programs in various pharmacy colleges and pharmaceutical organizations. Pharmacy colleges like Hindu College of Pharmacy, Nirmala College of Pharmacy. Even with our institute, this is the third time. Even in the first session also, he participated. That means he delivered his experiences. And with this session also, he is going to join with you. And he motivated so many people from other pharmaceutical organizations, that means industries like Merck Regional Workshop Vijayawada and other institutes, organizations like NCC Personal, Senior Citizen Forums, Acharya Nagarjuna University people, so many. Countless number of people are motivated by Mr. G.N. Prasad. And today he will share very important aspects to handle your professional life in a successful way. With this small introduction, I would like to hand over session to Mr. G.N. Prasad. Thank you.
Good morning to every one of you. I am G.N. Prasad. The program Health and Happiness with a positive mind and approach. Yes, if you ask anybody, 100 people, 1,000 people, everybody wish health and happiness. It's absolutely a fact. But in today's competitive world, people are running right from morning to evening with hurry, worry, and curry. The factors are, as you know very well, most of the time, when you look into that, either you right from the pediatrics, right from a school going child to a senior citizen, everybody moves. First reason is hurry, the next one is worry, then the food habits. What are the factors that is coming across? Today, we look at today, any housewife, a mother, she had got her own worries with regards to children. So right from morning, preparing food, arranging their school bags, sending them, coming back to home, she is always worried about their future and their settlement. So the worry is already started for her. If you look at the people, a student who is appearing for a competitive exam, he is afraid of his future, whether he is selected or not. So his settlement becomes the most important for him. As a result, he is fear of settlement in the life. You take an employee, particularly we look at the one of late 2019 COVID. Many people are afraid of their security of job, and as a result, they feel about their financial constraints, their commitments, and so many other factors. If you ask a senior citizen, he feels at this age something happens to his health, who will take care of him? His finances are adequate or may not be adequate, and as a result, hospitalization, medication, that becomes a major issue for him. He is very much worried, and he also worried about love of the family members. whether the children take care of him or vice versa. If you see a businessman, a trader, or industrial, everybody today they are worried about the future plans and their commitments and their ambitions, desires, goals, various aspects. So these are the factors everybody running morning to evening. So health and happiness again you have to think many times. If you look at the one, what are the factors causing with running from morning to evening? The stress, strain, anxiety, tension, and restlessness. These are the things that causing because of the today's running for the one of the reasons the stress and strain causing one will get today, even at the age of 30, people are just getting hypertension, that is blood pressure. A silent killer. One need not spend even single rupee for this. The reason is because of the stress, strain, anxiety, and tension. So, most important thing is how to overcome to the best of our, I mean, way of approach. The thing is, our mental attitude plays a very, very vital role. The mental attitude plays a very important role. 1 minute, just there's a little bit discrepancy. Please wait for 1 or 2 minutes, please. Just check. I'm sorry for the discrepancy. Now, the most important is the mental attitude. Look at the one, the health related with the happiness. When you look at what is health, it is not just about what you are eating or what you are doing. It is just about what you are thinking, what you are feeling, what you are speaking. This plays a very, very vital role. Similarly, happiness, it is a delicate balance, what I want and what I have. And the inner joy that comes out with that can be what you can feel, it is a sought and thought, and it cannot be bought and taught. So, health and happiness is a very, very important with our approach, mental attitude. So, most important, you can look at the people how they handle the situations in our day-to-day life. Similarly, we can also handle the situations with our approach. Yes, think positive, do positive, be positive. It just thinking positive, not to just it doesn't help. You have to think and act positively, feel actively. The six elements of health and wellness. See the one, as you look at the one, the physical, social, environmental, emotional, spiritual, intellectual. These are some of the six elements for health and wellness. As I was just speaking to you, the mental attitude is the most important thing that is going to play in one's life. See, I am showing here the mental attitude of Dr. Chandrasekhar. You must have heard about him, the Nobel Prize winner. He's a Indian American astrophysicist. He is the nephew of late Dr. C.V. Raman, Nobel Prize winner, his own brother's son. And he is working in an institute in Wisconsin City in USA. And he has been invited by Chicago University to come as a guest lecturer weekly twice to teach his subject to the students. He has accepted that one. So he has to travel from Wisconsin City to Chicago 80 kilometers. The first day when he was starting, it was a severe winter, heavy snowfall, and no other way he has to drive. The time he reaches the Chicago University, he has gone to classroom. He has seen only two students in the class, and at that juncture, the university authorities told him, if there are less than four students, one need not take the class. But what Dr. Chandrasekhar, the Nobel Prize winner, said, I don't want to disappoint these two students. And he started taking the class. Mind you, for next 6 months, 6 months, the number of students are 2, 4, 6, whatever they think. He has traveled weekly twice 320 kilometers and is guided them. What a great thing that has happened. Two of his students, after his guiding, they won the Nobel Prize, Chen Yang and son Dale. What a great happiness he achieved it. Imagine, he has forgotten all his traveling and constraints physically. He has put his all his devotion, direction, determination, discipline, and dedication towards his students. A wonderful discipline, and that gave him happiness. Similarly, you as a faculty, you are doing all the best to your students. You have wonderful dedication. You are a disciplined people, and without you, the students, you are the person guiding them to the best of their capabilities because of your wonderful discipline and making the students successful in their career. Yes, Dr. Abdul Kalam, I need not speak anything, everybody knows. Two factors, he loves teaching. He loves teaching. Yes, as a scientist, he taught many people the subject. And once he has become the president of the country, whenever he has got an opportunity, he used to travel across the country. He's loved to teach to the youngsters. He wanted to see the talent from them, see their caliber. So wherever, whenever it is possible, he used to meet the children. You can see always and smiling, spending time with the students, telling about the subject. Till last breath of his life, he was doing the same thing. And he has got a very great social application. One of the things that has happened, I don't know how many of you are aware of it. When 2007, when he was as a president, he happened to go to Kunur military hospital. It is an unexpected visit. Nobody is aware that he is coming. Just before half an hour, it has been informed to the military hospital, Dr. Abdul Kalam arriving. It's a surprising. The reason is he has gone there to meet, seeing the ailing person. That ailing person, Field Marshal Manik Shah. Field Marshal Manik Shah was the hero in the 1971 war between India and Pakistan. Under his leadership, the East Pakistan has been liberated and Bangladesh was formed. And this person was bedridden, and Abdul Kalam thought it's a great social responsibility to call on him. What a great responsibility he has taken, and he has gone there, find out about his health, asking the doctors. Doctor said all conditions are good, only it is a old age problem. And Maniksha was so happy that President coming and visiting, inquiring about his health. See the one, the social application, a wonderful application. Similarly, you as a faculty, you as teachers, as professors, and teaching to your students, you also have social application. Yes, the way you are teaching, making them to be successful, keeping them into society in a different segments, and make them to be very, very successful and good people in the society. That's what you are doing. And for all their success for your student, you are the person behind. So we always have to envy you, we always have to respect you, the way you are taking extraordinary care of the students despite of your personal hurdles, professional hurdles, so many things. And you are making with the best of your caliber successfully the students coming out from the college and getting a good reputation to you. And here is the one thing, mindsets. Ratan Tata, I am pointing out one thing about the first, the positive about projected here about Ratan Tata, and I am just mentioning about the what is negative attitude of people, how people with the worst situation, how they overcome the negative situations. Here it is positive side of it is Ratan Tata. So you can see one of the things, just a negative attitude and what is happening in general. Look at a student when he scores a marks low, immediately when he is questioned why he scored low marks, the first event he says with a stress, the point he mentions that he has not been given adequate marks because he put some reason or other blaming the faculty XYZ. It belief goes for him. Whenever the marks come, he gets low, he does like that. Consequently, this negative behavior continues and goes totally with a negative mind. Unless this person make a dispute, finding out from the faculty where he is going wrong, how to correct himself, taking guidelines from the faculties and exchange to a positive side, you can say a wonderful success. Otherwise, if the same dispute continues and over a period, when he becomes going out of the college, when he gets married, he's doing a job. For his failures, he always blames employer or boss, whatever things society. This is the negative attitude in general we see, whether it's a student or any person who has got a failure. But look at the one, the positive approach of Ratan Tata. Of course, Ratan Tata doesn't require any introduction. India's greatest industry, particularly automobile industry, and doing a wonderful job to our country. He had two bitter experiences and how he molded the negative situations to positive. One of the things in 2003, when he was traveling, he happened to see a family is going in scooter or a motorbike with the two children sandwiched between husband and wife. He just thought, why can't I bring a small car for a mini family? And that was his idea. And something like that is a brainchild of him. 2009, Nano was introduced in India. It was way back almost 12 years back. And at the juncture, when the car was marketed, the, it was mentioned a car for 1 lakh rupees. It's a people's car. What is people's car for 1 lakh? And cheapest car in the world. Manju. And it has come into the market, and unfortunately, the car has not clicked. And the reasons when you took over a period considered, what are the reasons that has gone? The reasons people did not accept the word cheapest car. The second thing, because of some technical snacks, the car initially that have come into the market had failure. And they have to go back and corrected them. In the process, the next 1 or 2 batches car has come into the market. It has taken a 1 year late. Added to the fire, the fuel, the price has gone up. This has car has not successful as expected. This is one thing car has got. Another thing, in 1998 or earlier, 98, Tata has introduced the Indian passenger car, I think, Indica. And it was expected good sales, but it has not taken place. In 1999, he has met Ford and he wanted to have a exchanges his views with regard to this automobile industry and In conversation, it so happened. Ford has humiliated Tata. What it has humiliated, and Tata has come back fully from USA to India. It has happened in 1999. After 9 years, in 2008, Ford, his two brand cars, Jaguar as well as Land Rover, these two cars have gone into mess. Sales have absolutely become very, very poor. And Ford has gone into financial crisis at that juncture. Who has purchased those two cars? It is Tata. What a great sweet revenge he has taken. Look at the one when Nano has a problems and other side when he was being humiliated and he has gone negative with Nano. He has seen what are the reasons. The marketing way of advertisement and the distribution point of view and technical point of view. All these things he has over a period corrected and later with these two brands that he got it and he made them very very successful by 2018. Today you can see Jaguar as well as Land Rover a great success. Today Tata has become an internationally reputed person. This is where the positive approach of him made a tremendous success. Similarly, when your students have a negative attitude, negative feeling, you are the person bringing them towards the positive side, correcting them. There you are a guide, there you are a philosopher, there you are a mentor. That's you. That's the reason students should always have a great regard. Yes, without you, and you are more giving such a positive approach to them. That's the reason teachers playing a very vital role, and you are one among them, you faculty. Attitude matters. Look at one. Look at the balloons that are going in the air. You can see beautiful balloons, red, green, yellow, and what colors? Different colors. But a youngster who was watching every day, the balloon vendor selling it, he has not found even a one black balloon going into the air. He just asked the vendor, does a black balloon goes into the air? He said, my dear youngster, any color balloon goes into air. It is the only thing it requires material inside is important. Similarly, people what their mind, the inner mind what they keep, that plays absolutely the approach. So attitude matters the most. The mental attitude that plays a very, very vital role. Look at the one, eagle mindset. Look at the one. An eagle has placed its egg in the place of a cattle, and this eagle has hatched this egg, and it has become a little eagle. And this little eagle was moving along with the chicken and taking the seeds at the ground level, raising it 1 or 2 feet above the ground level, and absolutely behaving like a chicken. One day, the little eagle has seen in the sky a beautiful big bird is flying, the majestic wings and other things. The little eagle asked chicken, what is this beautiful bird? They said, chicken, it is called eagle. It goes in high. We can't fly like that. We are chicken. We have to be at the ground level. What an unfortunate thing you see. Eagle has forgotten that is the eagle that it can fly, that it has got stamina, it got the strength. Believed it. Unfortunately, believed that it lost its strength, and as a result, till its life it has become like a chicken. Please remember, you must come across with the students with a eagle mindset. You are there. You project them, you motivate them, you are taking from their mind that sort of feeling. You are capable of doing it. That is you. When a student is having an eagle mindset, with your positive approach, you are there. So for that, you are the person with extremely wonderful mindset, changing their eagle mindset. That's you. The positive thinking makes a great success. Yes. Negative, it will never happen. Yes. When persons who are negative, their attitude goes everything negative. Right from morning to night, it becomes negative. A positive, it will happen. Realistic, it could happen. In our day-to-day life also, we come across the people, the way talk and whatnot. So all these things plays a very vital role. Either it is a society, at a home front, or the profession, every walk of life, we see both these sides. This a old lady was there. She was around 60 years. She was bedridden for last 15 years, and yes, she has been taken to all the doctors. They said there is nothing wrong with her. But still, this old lady was stuck up in the bed for 15 years. All their attendants finding it's absolutely worst managing with her. One day, one youngster has come to their home. He has seen this lady. He's just observed. He said there is nothing wrong with her. Absolutely nothing wrong. She can walk. All these attendants were absolutely surprised. They said, "Can you help us?" Yes, he said, "Definitely I'll help." So he said one thing, if you want my help, you have to do one thing. My suggestion is none of you people should stay by the side of this old lady for next 8 hours. You should all go out. They accepted, but the old lady is not accepting it. But this time they are least bothered. All the people left the room. And this youngster has also left, half closed the door, came out. After 1 hour, he came inside and he observed the old lady was sleeping. This man coolly went to her bed, put fire to the bed. What did he do? Put the fire. That's all. Within a fraction of seconds, the bed caught with fire. The old lady has seen the fire around her and she just, what has happened? With such a fear, she ran away from the place. Why she was stuck up for so many years? Simple. She blocked with a negative mind. I cannot get up because I have PP, blood pressure. And next thing, I have a heart problem. If I get up, I have a reeling sensation. Then I have a nervous breakdown. All these negative things, cumulatively she kept in her mind, she blocked. That's all. With this episode, she ran away. So, most of the people with a negative mind have a cumulative effect and keep themselves is in a failure side in their life. Look at the positive side, it will happen. Yes, the boy is very positive and he is definitely knows and psychology and made the successful. But here, again in positive also, you can see many people with the worst health conditions, excellent mental attitude. They come up. Yes, one of the persons you can see a young cricketer, Asterias, Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh played a wonderful cricket. You all know who are the cricket lovers. In 2007, T20, India won the cup against England with the bowler. I think he has hit six sixers. See the situation. First one or two sixers, he just played it. Third sixer also it went. But at that juncture, when the people are shouting and making a big noise, his mind decided to hit the other three balls as sixers. Extremely positive mind. As a result, bowler, whatever ball he's putting, which side, he's least bothered. He's hitting sixes. Wonderful approach. The same person played wonderful game in ICC World Cup. Unfortunately, after 2012 or 13, he had a health problem. What a unfortunate thing, he had cancer. You know very well, once that is a terminal disease, most of the time, anybody in that situation, they go depressed, and he also gone to depression. He has gone to USA for treatment. With the treatment, with the medication and chemotherapy, physically and mentally, he has become very weak. But after some time, He shifted his mind and tuning the mind. Whoever meeting him, he started telling, again I play cricket. I'm going to be all right. I'm all right. Fantastic. It's a terrific. He has come back. Again he played cricket. That what sort of cancer he has got, whatever the thing, he has come on extremely with his mindset. So positive mindset is one of the most important thing, and the way we think, the way we feel, the way we speak also plays a very, very important thing. So you come across people with the half full or half empty. In in our teaching side, you come across people with the half empty students, you shift them. You are a guide. You are giving a wonderful way of dealing and shifting their mind towards half full. See, these are the things. And all these people who mentions are they're failure persons. Look at the one, all these things which you see, failure person, and they don't have ambition. When you look at all these points, people who doesn't have ambition, who have a failure, they have all these are the negative points. Yes, this give all lame excuses. Yes, it's like a bicycle riding. You have to keep balance and make doing it. These are the students. When you come across, you are here with your rich experience, with positive approach. You are shifting them. Yes, even if you come across at a home front in society, even with your own colleagues, sometimes at a tea break or a canteen or personal meeting, sometimes because of various factors, talking in person. These are the things which you do come across, but you are the capable person. You are handling the person, shifting them. Negative thoughts, man. See, this is a very, very common thing every day, every morning, right from morning to evening. You may see at home front, at office, or a working place, wherever this criticizing others. 24 by 7 negative talks. Never encourage. This never encourage others. This is the one unfortunate situation. Of late, you see that with the parents. Yes, they expect the children to score high marks. Yes, in this competitive world they expect. But unfortunately, if the child scores a little bit less marks, less than 90, 95, they score around 85. Other subjects he has scored very well. But these parents always compare and shouts on the child. They don't encourage, you have done well. This paper you do better. But they don't do it, they discourage. As a result, psychology of child gets blocked. You can see any walk of life, even in your job, some people always try to keep our strength low, like a little eagle. And for the failures, blaming others. If I'm a failure person, I always try to blame others. This is a very, very common thing. This is where one has to take care adequate because in the long run, it should not hamper our career, our personal life, whatnot. If with a negative mind, negative school of thought, it one keeps at home, whole family gets disappointed, everything gets into negative side. Yes, ask yourself, is the engine is half full, is the glass is half full or half empty? Same thing as a person, professional, students, we walk of life, how we visualize. So those who feels half empty, they should make it half. Yes. See there, positive attitude and negative attitude, determination theory. You see, some people are very positive. You see, sometimes a youngster will say, "My grandfather was a good songster. He sings very well. My mother is also very good singer, and my sister is also good singer." See, he is telling about the positive inherent qualities. Suppose you take a negative person, he starts thinking, "Oh, now I am 45. My grandfather had a heart problem at the age of 55. My father had at the age of 50. Now I am afraid. See the negative attitude. He's just feeling it. Similarly, the upbringing. Some people always blame the parents. Some people always thank the parents. And they say, my grandfather has helped, my maternal uncles helped, so I have come up very successfully. Some people with negative mind always putting the other side, causing, bringing a sort of a negative approach. And of course, environment, every walk of life, with negative people always blame boss, company, economy, whatnot, surroundings. So these are the things have a vital role today on us. How we will have to look into that one. We have to think more positive rather than going to the negative side. Particularly, you come across with the students nowadays. When they have a failure, they go in that way. See the mindset. Robert Fulton, he was an American engineer and inventor. He invented steamboat and he wanted to launch at Hudson River at New York City to Albany. All people are standing at the river bank, hundreds and hundreds of people. In that group, there are people with a lot of pessimistic mind. When this man is about to start, these people are shouting, shouting, shouting. This steamboat will not move. Shouting. This, he is not bothered. Robert Fulton is least bothered about their way of shouting. The steamboat started and it was moving in the river. These pessimistic people again shouting, it will never stop. It will never stop. What a unfortunate way these people behave. So these are the people always pull down us. So in this here, the mindset of Robert Fulton, wonderful. He is least bothered. He got confidence, trust, faith in himself, and made it successful. Similarly, you got extremely good. You have trust, faith, confidence in yourself when you are handling the situations, either with the management, with the students, wherever. So with your confidence levels and mindset is wonderful. Your positive approach brings a extremely good success, particularly of late when your students, environment, you are handling things where your trust, your faith, confidence is a plays a very vital role. And again, the trust and faith, again, you see, you must have heard about the faith. And some village, there were no rains. Some years back, all the people wanted to pray rain God. All the people that evening, they just in an open place and wanted to pray to the rain God. One small boy, youngster, has come with an umbrella. Next to him, the senior person asked him, why did you bring umbrella? This youngster said, look, we are praying for rain. Once we pray, rain will start coming. I will drench. So I brought umbrella. He is the only person believes that prayer brings rain. Others did not bring the umbrella. So that is the faith. And similarly, if a small child is just, when you put him to air, he never afraid that he is going to be dropped. He knows he will be caught. So our faith, confidence, trust is the most important in handling things. See the mindset of a Zen. This you must have heard about the Zen story. There are two Zens. They wanted to cross a river. That evening there was no boat. One is a senior Zen, other one a junior Zen. These monks have a vow, they should not touch women. At the time, it is about to become dark. A young woman also has come, and beautiful young woman, and she wanted to cross the river. Unfortunately, there is no transportation. The only transportation is the person has to take her on her back. The senior monk said, be on my back, I take you. So all the people crossed the river. He dropped the teddy. She has thanked. She left. His junior monk and senior monk, they were walking. For 15 minutes, there is no conversation between these two people. After half an hour, there is no conversation. After 45 minutes, this junior monk just said to the senior monk, "You made a big mistake. What a great mistake you have done. You touched the woman, and I'll complain against you to the higher authorities." Then at that juncture, the senior monk said, "My dear young man, that lady already left, thanked me, and I already forgotten about that episode. Why do you bother?" Similarly, today, the moral of the story, most of us keep the resentment, hurts, all these things we keep in our mindset and making ourselves unpleasant. This is you come across with the students, their mindset with like a junior gen. Here you place a very vital role, correcting him, changing his mind towards the a better positive approach. That's where you are, like a senior mom, correcting them, giving a direction. So, self confidence for any preparation is important. Yes, you prepare well day to day, in all aspects, with your extremely dedicated discipline and with healthy body, healthy mind, happy life. That's what you are wish to create your student by the time they go out of the college premises. That's where you are playing, giving a self-confidence with your extremely positive approach. Mark Zuckerberg, everybody knows, see his beautiful smile, and you all know got color blindness. He can see only blue color, but he never felt. But that he made it a great advantage with his positive approach. He brought his Facebook with a blue color, a thumping success, fantastic, and terrific confidence in himself. The positive approach he has developed, and today his earnings 90% he has given to the society. Again, see his ambition, the desire, what he earns, he has passed on to the society. The success, thoughts becomes things. Yes, Buddha said it's absolutely a fact. Yes, universe is definitely. Only thing, our desire should be very strong. It's like a passion. It's a burning desire. Unless you have that burning desire, you cannot get your desire fulfilled. So, for this, a very strong mindset is absolutely a need. Here's one or two genuine, practically what has happened in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh almost 6, 7 years back. One of the things, a young woman in an island, married, she has become, after her marriage, after 10 years, she has become pregnant. So, to go to a maternity hospital, in nursing home, she has to cross the river 8 kilometers. So, right from third month onwards, she was showing, going to a gynecologist, getting her checkup. Like that, it has happened up to ninth month. In the ninth month, entrance, she went to the gynecologist. She just said, "You have to come, delivery time so and so time, just come and join 1 or 2 days before." She back to Island just before the delivery time, a day or two before. There was a heavy downpour at Alamatti Dam in Karnataka. People cannot move from the island. Worst situations, nobody dares to move into the or swimming into the river. At that juncture, this lady has a great feeling. She has a great desire. What is that burning desire? I am carrying after a span of 10 years. She wanted to see her child. She is not bothered about the environment, conditions, whatnot. Her only desire, she wanted to see her child. So what she did, without any hesitation, She swam the 8 kilometers of the river and gone to the nursing home. See the passion, the burning desire to meet her goal. Similarly, yes, there are some people unexpectedly some episodes that happens in our day-to-day life. In 2013, at the time Andhra Pradesh was Telangana and Andhra clubbed one. An youngster was going for MCET examination, engineering. Just before the 1 hour, 1.5 hours, he and his father was traveling towards the center. Just about 200 yards, there was an accident. Father died. With the lorry, they met an accident. Father died on the spot. Very unfortunate situation, and very the youngster doesn't know what to do. And somebody said, if he stuck up here, 1 year gets wasted. So just they have dropped the boy at the examination center. See, the worst situation, if boy stays there, police pancharama and whatnot takes lot of time. He will miss the bus, he cannot write the exams. So the boy got tremendous mental stamina to write the exam, the desire to write the examination. And similarly, we hear sometimes in our local papers also, parents that with all worst situations, they go for 10th class examination, the burning desire to write the exam. So the thoughts become things as per the law of universe, it happens. Only thing, the burning desire, one thing comes. That is passion. Yes. Stay positive. The only difference between a good day and bad day is your attitude. You. Your approach makes this a your approach. Your mind is a magnet. Yes, you get one. Keep good thoughts. Always stay positive. And most of the time, very few people count the blessings. They always think about the problems. When you think of a problem, you will be always in problem. Yes, this is a very common situation. Blessings, most important, counting the blessings. Yes, suppose in this pandemic of with the present situation 2019 of COVID, and many people lost their jobs, and may have some organization put on the layoff. Those people who are having jobs, they should thank God, thank the organization. They are blessed compared with others. So whatever you are getting a benefit, thank the people. Is best and blessings. Thank God if you believe in God, and thank the people whoever has helped you. Rather than go on thinking about the other side, go on thinking about the problems, and if you are go on thinking problems, it becomes multiplies, it becomes cumulative. As a result, whole right from morning to evening, a further problems. Yes, everybody faces problem. How you look into it is the most important. Yes. Look, one, when I say problem, you look at a person, a leprosy person. Worst situation, he doesn't have fingers, nobody allows him to be nearer to them. Is he not living? He's not dying. Yes, he has a mindset to pull on. And I have seen my own experience when I was working as a medical representative. I used to say a beggar, a leprosy man. One day when I was paying him money, he said, my son is studying in a school. Can you help me? I was really shocked. What a great feeling he has, positive feeling. Wonderful. So it is the positive feeling that approach. You can make it things very towards in our favor. Yes, what Abdul Kalam said is about. Yes, it applies to everybody. It may apply to a student, a housewife, every walk of life. This is a art of positive sessions. Yes, auto positive sessions plays a wonderful role to everybody. I am the best. Yes, you make it, I am the best. I can do it. God is always with me. I'm a winner. Today is my day. Yes, how many of us, whatever the job they do, consider I am the best. If I am a faculty, how many times I consider myself I am the best teacher? That makes it because I prepared and teaching, my students are wonderfully accepting my lectures and understood the things. I am the best teacher in my subject. Make it a point. I can do it. Yes, we can do it. There is only one difference. I can do it. I can't do it. Only the T. And you can handle anything with your good experience, either with the students' situations or other things. I can do it. Yes, you are capable of doing it. You means anybody. God is always with me. Yes, I'm a winner. This is the most important one. I'm a winner. Never, never. Some people always half-hearted. I may be a loser. See, you may come across a student say, I may not write proper exam. I may fail in the exams. A psychological barrier. I'm a winner. Yes, look at the people. A man who thinks I'm a winner while playing any match, he always tries to win. But whereas a loser, he thinks in his mind, I should not lose. His mind is, I should not lose. Remember that one, I'm a winner. Winner. Today is my day. When all other 4 points are in, absolutely it is yours is my day. So these auto positive sessions, and one more thing added to that, you can make your own auto positive sessions, sir. I'm happy now. I feel good now. Life is wonderful. Life is good. Life is beautiful. Make it auto positive right from morning to evening. I'm very happy. Tuning it. Add it to this thing. The way you make it for yourself makes a lot of change. The 21-day challenge. Yes, as Abdul Kalam said, you can see wonders. Only thing it should come from the heart, not from the tongue. Out of positive session, you start making anybody, whoever making it's well and good. They'll be very comfortable, and you can make to your students or anybody. And simple thing, if you ask me, I may be keeping it various factors, keeping up specs at one place, keys one place. So I run in the house this way and making my wife to check for them. But if I keep the keys or specs at the same place for 21 days, 22nd day, automatically I keep there only. I will not shift to some other place. So similarly, you can make your students also making them to get up early morning. Yes, 4 o'clock. Ask them to see. If you ask anybody keeping alarm at 4 o'clock, 4:30, they get up. 4 o'clock they get up. So put on the ring off. 1 or 2 days he will does, but the third day automatically is the 4. He will get up 4:30, and after a few days his mind set up that he wanted it. He will definitely do it. Only thing we have to mindset, that our mental attitude, changing ourselves for the better prosperity, success. Yes, your attitude is your window to the world. Yes, a couple are there, husband and wife, sitting in the balcony, having a cup of tea. Through the window, his wife every day looks at the neighbor's wife, who is always drying up her clothes, laundry, washing the clothes, hanging them. This lady every day says to her husband, that lady doesn't know how to wash the clothes, always dirty. And every day she tells to her husband listens. After 1 week, his wife told her, look, the neighbor washed clothes wonderfully well, spotless, complete white. Today she learned how to wash. This is how she was talking. And husband said, my dear wife, today I cleaned the window. I removed all the smudges, all dirt, all this. Similarly, we make negative attitude, negative feelings, negative approach, negative way of speaking. Our disappointments, our resentment, our failures, our hurt, our anger, our emotions, various factors that has got a cumulative effect and keeping it. Like that, John, Junior John, we keeping all these things. These are the things it hampers our happiness, our success. Erasing it, negative thoughts, open new window for successful life. This is what you are creating to your students when they have a feeling I cannot write these exams. It's very difficult for me this subject. You are there. You are there as a guide with your wonderful experience, rich experience as a faculty. You take up all the disappointments which he keeps in his mind. Similarly, at home front, wherever, we all come across sometimes with some time or other negative feelings, but how fast we come out and shift to the positive approach, that makes a lot of difference. So if you want a healthy and happy life, we have the most of the time, we go on keeping the disappointments all the time. We are not counting our blessings, we are counting problems. This is the way it makes a lot of difference. Count your blessings. Why I'm asking here again, I'm mentioning it. Blessings counting. So you can see it's a very common thing. When in a canteen server serves coffee, after serving, how many of us thank him? In college premises, messenger brings a cup of coffee. He has brought it. He has served. It is duty. But thanking him, what a great happiness you are creating to me, to him. Look at the one when you get up from the railway station, you have come to home in auto or in cab. You are paying to the driver money, and when you say thank you, somebody says, "Why should we thank him? I am paying money." Look, one thing, auto driver brought you safely to home. Today's transportation traffic haphazards. We thank you. At every walk of life, when you show that one, wonderful. So, yes, to lead a healthy and happy life, we have to throw all our negative thoughts, whatever you call it, your negative thoughts, whatever name you give it, the stress, strain, anxiety, you have to throw it out. If you want that fun, if you change ourselves, have a wonderful life. That comes from us. It is most important. If you want to have a really healthy and happy life, you have to throw all disappointments, stress, strain. When you are coming from home to college premises, throw all the whatever you have negative things at dustbin outside at home. Similarly, when you are returning from college, throw it out. When you shift your mind into the positive approaches, and most of the time, I think you are throwing up all these things comes down, and you will be a happy person. So you have a wonderful life. You want to have a wonderful life through all unwanted things which we keep in our mind, disappointments. All the best. Second. Shall I talk then? Shall I continue the program? Shall I continue or what?
Session will continue after.
Shall I? This is the program which you have seen with a positive approach, and you are all with a rich experience. And I would like to know from you, in general, with your rich experience, you do come across with a lot of people with various approaches, particularly with negative mind, and you are the person guiding them to the best of your capabilities and wonderfully well.
Morning all. Take 2 minutes of break, and the second session will be continued after 2 minutes. Don't go away.
Shall I start? So, the other one is a motivation for happy and healthy life. Most important, whatever one speaks, self motivation is the most important thing. One has to motivate for himself. Sometimes the environment, either it's a house friend or professional friend in society, where when you want to take something on your own, a successful way of things, people usually first thing they give a negative feeling and they don't put it in a right sense. I also have such experience. Before I go for the program, I ventilate my own feeling with regards to my experience motivating myself. Yes, I am now 79 years. In 2012, at the age of 70, I wanted to do my MA English. The first thing I told my wife, I want to do MA English in distance education. The very first answer when I told my wife, she just laughed at me. What for you are doing a MA? What is use? You are wasting money. Absolutely, person has not accepted. And she immediately phoned to my daughter and she spoke, your father wanted to do MA. My eldest daughter said, he wastes money. We can't help. He will not listen. The next day, my wife spoke to my second daughter over phone. My second daughter said, let him study MA. Why you stop him? Let him go back to college days. Let him enjoy. Let him go to college. Let him sharpen his brain. Otherwise, brain gets rusted. Let him go. See the approach here. My wife and eldest daughter totally negative. My second daughter absolutely put in a different fashion. Yes, let him go. And at this juncture, I joined in MA. And I have two grandchildren. One is at the time 5 years, one is 8 years. My two grandchildren are very happy. Grandfather is also studying like us. And my youngest granddaughter told me, Grandpa, your handwriting is absolutely poor. You have to get good marks, so you must write copywriting. And she brought a copybook. What a great positive approach with the children, you see, wonderful. And what way she motivated me, tremendous, unimaginable. When very young children, grandchildren did. What is the other side, my wife and eldest daughter? So approach and how it is moved from negative to positive mindset. And the first year I am going for the examination, MA, it was midsummer, May, afternoon session, my exams. And I told my wife, I'm going for the examination, first paper. I asked her to wish me all the best. What a way she expressed, unfortunately. Can you write 4 sentences? Very bad expression. Absolutely bad expression. If that is the one, what happens to other person who is going for examination? Totally it gets dejected and he will become an utterly failure person. My mind is not like that. I told my wife, I write 40 sentences. I shifted right from the beginning. I wanted to do it. And I told her, I am writing 40 sentences. I passed my MA with 60%. Yes, percentage is average. I think, what that one? You will be always surrounded by the people with when you wanted to do something. You have got extremely good your mind. That mind plays a vital role. Yes, that is the reason when you want to do anything, always people first discourages. You are the best judge. And for the whatever way you want to come up, that keeps you happy and healthy. Yes. So, and this is the most important, whoever comes around. I don't wish people to come around you with this sort of giving a negative feelings, but we do come across. In that juncture, the most important is our mental attitude. For this, there is no age bar. Please remember, age is only a number. Age is a only number. Please remember, youth is the feeling. I don't know whether you heard about Justice Krishnaya. Justice Krishnaya was a Supreme Court judge. He retired. And when he celebrated his 100th birthday, 100 years of birthday, all his contemporaries, former judges, wish him, you young senior citizen. What a beautiful expression. What a beautiful expression. You young senior citizen. Fantastic. A terrific. And see, so you ask somebody, how are you? I'm okay. So. When you say I'm fine, good, I'm terrific. You see the change? Every day you start saying I'm terrific. Somebody asks, I'm terrific. What a confidence you are creating. And when you meet the people, talk about good health, happiness. Don't talk about something that's happiness, good health. These are the things. Automatically, it makes you and never say, okay, so. That keeps us. So you are the best person, motivating yourself. Any walk of life, either home front, professional front, wherever. That keeps you young, energetic, dynamic in every aspect of life. Age is only a secondary thing. Yes. So my wish, motivating oneself is most important. Whatever we talk, you are best person to motivate yourself. What is stress? Everybody knows stress, the pressure that is built up inside us, which you can see either at the college or school, at home front. Yes, we see usually we heard about the bad stress, but we also have the good stress. Yes, good stress is there when you are attending for a marriage, when you want to give a presentation. It motivates you what sort of presentation you wanted to give. You go by quality, utility, economy, and whatnot. You want to give the best. There it goes with a good stress. You see many women when they go for attending marriage, they have a lot of good stress. They may motivate themselves what dress I should wear, what jewelry I should go, the combination. That keeps a good stress. That's a very nice one. The bad stress you know, but if you go on keeping the bad stress, it overwhelms and keeps you further worse situations. So most important, stress we have to beat out. It is you have to decide. These are all the things you come across in our profession, a teacher, a faculty, all these things, a common thing. You are prepared mentally. It's a part and parcel of your profession. Yes. There, how you look into the one, you are motivated yourself. Over a period, as I was telling you, I am the best. I can do it. These are the factors. I can handle all these things. I'm best in handling. When you start making yourself going to college or wherever, today the best day. I'm happy now. I feel good now. I can handle anything. With all these things, this has become a part and parcel of life. Yes, but you handle very successfully, very happily because you are motivating yourself. You are capable of because got the faith. This slide I have shown in the first one also, but I have not shown the other side of the lifestyle and habits. Most important for anybody, our health conditions and other happiness. These are the factors that plays a very vital role. Sleeping timings. Ask anybody today what time he is going to bed and what time he is getting up. And food what they are taking is a junk food, fatty food, or nutritional food. Exercise, what sort of exercises they are doing. Most important is passion. One should have a passion. Without passion, a burning desire to create whatever you want to do, that you have to be. Otherwise, we are not be any. We are not going to be a successful person. Gratitude. Most important thing is show the gratitude to the fellow persons. Anybody, not accepting, not anticipating any returns to anybody with kindness. You show the gratitude, and whoever does some sort of a help to you, thank them. That makes a lot of difference. And next, problems and solutions. Some people say, I'm a part of the problems or I'm a part of the solution. Please do remember, if I consider I am the part of solutions, I look into the how to come out from the problems, I try to move and correct myself with solutions. If I start, I'm a part of problems and thinking about the problem, I'm in the problems. So this is the one. If anybody look into these 6 points, analyze self-analysis, that gives you happiness or other side, they are the best teachers. Dietary habits, see the junk fast food, today's fast food and people, whatever the food they take, that plays a good health or vice versa. The American guidelines that they have given, what they have to take, and attention for the caloric weight with the food, nutritional food, and everything. Great inspiring personalities. Yes, he says, see the slogan, whatever you wanted to get, yes, you want happiness, you want health, you can achieve it. Provided whatever you wish to do it, it's totally with a mindset. Your mindset, what you got, attitude. Fortitude, you look at the one, the way the courage in our worst situations, you see all the time. Usually the cricket players or a football players, tennis players, when they have suddenly they have cramps, some problems, injuries, but they are not bothered at lecture. The physiotherapist will come, he will give the treatment, and they run for win. They run for win. They always run for win. They don't bother about things. That got the courage. They have got extremely good courage to at that situation. You look at them, always they go with the courage. So today you are giving that courage to your students when they are going out of the college and for their career. You give them extremely good courage, wonderful courage. You show them way you are going to be a very successful person. The broad spectrum of the profession which they take up according to their convenience. Look, what a great inspiration. Wonderful. This is the team spirit which you are also creating. Yes, you are well aware in the college premises how you are creating a beautiful inspiration. You know very well, last year, India versus Australia, the matches, first match we lost, disgraceful. Everybody, it is a shame on our part. Losing, scoring 36 runs. What a shameful way our people play. Everybody, cricket commentators, media, the so-called ex-cricketers, captains, they all, particularly the Australians or England people, they said India is going to be defeated 4-0. Mind you, what has happened in the second test? The Indian team, with such a great spirit, like Phoenix bird, they come successfully. Yes, they won the match. And the third, almost to win, it has become a draw. Fourth match has come. All the senior people are injuries and they could not play. Only juniors are playing. These juniors, they don't have enough experience as a test players. Other side is Australia with all seasoned players and with all these conditions. What a courage they played. Unbelievable. And they defeated Australia at Gabba Stadium. Australians never lost their match in Gabba Stadium for last 2.5 decades. What a great way they played. That is there. Similarly, you are creating your students a sort of a team spirit, a courage to be successful persons in future their life. Yes, Dr. Radhakrishnan, everybody knows, teacher, philosopher, guide, an ambassador. He was an ambassador to the Russia also. I think he was the only person who met Stalin from Indian government at that time in those days. vice president and president, a great, well-respected person. Now I come into the pharmaceutical field. Now India is one of the top countries in the world in marketing or manufacturing drugs. Now you see the COVID vaccine, the way India is supplying the COVID vaccine throughout the world, and everybody is appreciating the India how it is doing the in pharmaceutical line. We see Nanapaneni, NATCO is now in Telangana. We see Nanapaneni, NATCO is one of the very good companies, and they promote anti-cancer drugs and supply to the Western countries with other drugs also. They also face a lot of hurdles in marketing, but they motivated themselves and proved highly successful in the competitive field of Western countries marketing anti-cancer drugs. Similarly, Dr. Angie Reddy, yes, Dr. Reddy laboratories are very, very popular internationally. They are supplying inexpensive medicines to the Western world, generic drugs, various hurdles they face. And today, 2020, the turnover of Reddy Laboratory was 1700 crores and NATCO was 1900 crores. The growth rate and internationally, Indian pharmaceutical industry is doing wonderfully well. And I think Kiran Majumdar and other people, next generations, they are doing wonderfully well in pharmaceutical industry. See how you must have come across many people today. You will see in the press, media, young generations with a lot of motivation coming up in their lives. This is one of the stories. One Mr. Kotreddy from Andhra Pradesh. He hails from Krishna district. Father was an agriculture farmer, had 2 acres of land. By performing his two sisters' marriage, 2 acres landowner has become agriculture labor. With very great difficulty, Kotreddy has finished his 10th class. He wanted to go for MBBS. Unfortunately, economics doesn't work out for him. I mean, because of his economic condition, he could not go for further studies. But his mind is such a strong one. He motivated himself. He has seen the ways. What are the other fields that can be successful? He has gone to the computer line. Only passed 10th class, but started learning C, C+, and joined with for just about 1000 rupees salary in some sort of a computer training centers. But his desire, motivation to success doesn't stop him. He had been to Hyderabad, he learned C, C++, Java, and other things. And he appeared for Microsoft interview. After 12 rounds, he has been successfully selected. Before joining, they have seen his certificates. The CEO of Microsoft India has seen his certificate is only 10th class. Only he said, with this 10th class certificate, how can we take you into Microsoft? It's a big organization. No, what a confidence answer he has given, and what a way he has given reply to the CEO. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, is a college dropout, but his classmates have become his employees. So don't go by my qualification then. If you are not taking me, you are missing a very valuable candidate. What a great confidence, what a great motivation he is having. Very next day he has been asked to join. And very successfully he was with Microsoft for a few years, met Bill Gates. Bill Gates appreciated his way of approach, back to India, and he started his own ventures. And he has now half a dozen, more than 10, 12 ventures, including media and other things, health, hospitals, and software. And his turnover is 1600 crores. Mind you, 1600 crores. And he gives 500 crores for the employees' salaries, 500 organizations development, remaining 500 crores he utilizes for society. In that 300 crores he keeps for the schools, both in Andhra and Telangana, 300 schools he has adopted. For each school, he gives 1 crore. The remaining 200 crores for the hospitals, pediatric care. What a great success, the motivation factor. Yes. So, similarly, for your students, you are an extremely good motivation factor. And you create a sort of a great confidence. See the one here. You come across the students with fixed mindset and growth mindset. Look at the one. You are here, that's where you do a wonderful job. From the fixed mindset, you are shifting them to the growth mindset. That's what you are. You are telling them, you are guiding them, you are motivating them, showing all sort of extremely approach to success. See, with your extremely good motivation, how happy your students, they are going out of the college. What a great happiness you have. Like Chandrasekhar, you have a happiness when your students, all your hurdles, personal troubles, professional troubles, all you forget when your students are successfully coming out. What a happiness you enjoy. And you are telling these are the career options. If some of your students going to the marketing, some are going for a manufacturing, whatever the things, you are guiding them, you are showing a wonderful way and seeing a beautiful smile in them. Tomorrow, when they are very, very successful, when they say they are from so and so college, so and so are our faculties, what a great happiness you enjoying it. A mother and father crossing a river. Mother said, son, hold the hand in the river. And son said, you hold my hand. Mother said, what is the difference? If something happens in the river, I may leave your hand, but you may not leave my hand. That is the trust. Similarly, you are a helping hand to your student. They have extremely good trust on you. You are giving a wonderful helping hand for their career. How to motivate a team, you know very well. These are the things which you are already aware, which you are doing. Yes, you need a passion. Yes, coming out of college, spend 2 hours weekly, enjoy. Go back to your college days. You love what you love to play: cricket, table tennis, volleyball, whatnot. Enjoy with your colleagues or students. Wonderful. Once you have shown that passion, all your stress strain, it eased out. Either you want to listen to music, yoga, spending with pet. This must be mandatory. Weekly, twice, at least. Not after finishing the college, running to. No. You relax, enjoy. And what a way you enjoy to go back to your college is you feel wonderful. That focusing, a relaxation, enjoying it. Who is supreme person? One. A king wanted to know who is supreme in his kingdom. Asked the ministers, select the people. The ministers brought for half a dozen people more than them, saying that these are the people for brought. King asked, who the first person? They said the businessman. He has earned a lot of money, a poor man, but now he is doing a lot of service to this in our kingdom. The next is a warrior. He won many warrior wars, despite of various constraints, struggled, brought great name to the country. Then a doctor, he does the service to the poor, irrespective of his timings, and doesn't charge. A poet, with his poetry, music, keep the people happy. And so many people. At that juncture, a senior person had just entered the court. King asked, who is this elderly person coming and entering the court? Then all the people said, he is the person who the guru to all these people, for the warrior, doctor, poet, and so guru is a very important. So whoever, whatever the profession they go, you are man behind them. So well respected profession is teaching. That's what you are. So that's how the king and they and the supreme person he has considered the faculty, the teacher, the guru. Through through all the negative things, stress instead, have a wonderful life. This is the one which you have to motivate yourself and motivate the students. What I mean to say, motivate you means even any person has certain time in ups and downs with the day-to-day life, personal profession. You have to weed out all the negative things and successfully come out. Thank you very much for your patience listening to my program. I wish you happy day.